It's Zach with 4 Ounces of Freedom. Today I'm joined by one half of the A1 Combat 24 main event. And so on September 6th, he'll face off against Puente Jr. for the vacant A1 Combat Flyweight title. He's Terrance Saeteurn. How's it going today, Terrence?
Good, man. How you doing, brother?
Can't complain. I mean, it's Sunday. We're all living life. It's all good. And, last time out, you faced Stav Schwartz, and you called a body. There's no other way to describe it. Like, I think literally, I don't think he was off the mat yet, and I was already tweeting like, "Holy shit, Terrence just killed a guy."
Thanks,
and
man.
Going into that, obviously, like right away, you were told like you're next for the title. Did you know going into that fight, like a win was getting you the title shot, or did Tom kind of like figure that out like as the fight happened?
No, man, I didn't. I had no clue. My plan was to go out and win, and then, like I said in the post-fight interview, I was like, dude, I was gonna come out here and fucking beg you guys, dude, for a title shot, man, because I don't know what else you need me to do, what else you want me to do, man. I come out here and I just do my best, and usually that is exciting and lucky to get a finish. So I mean, yeah, I was just gonna go out there and beg, and then Johnny told me like, yo, Tom just told me that you just punch yourself a title shot, and I was like, yes, I don't have to beg anybody. Yes.
That's awesome because I mean, like you have the record that justifies like a title fight at this point in your career. 6-1 is nothing to gawk at. Like there's contender series fighters with worse records at this point because they had their management kind of pushing a little extra hard, or they had a little like IOU from another deal going on. And but next up, you are going for your first pro title. You've held a bunch in your amateur career. Does this like pro title mean anything more, or is this kind of just like kind of symbolizing like the work you put in so far?
I think that I'm just taking it like another fight, man. Like you said, I fought for a bunch of titles as an amateur, but when you go pro, that shit don't really mean anything. Um, it does symbolize all the hard work that I've been putting in. I'm proud about it. I'm really grateful for it. I'm happy for it. And it was an opportunity that I created for myself, and it's just a detriment to all my hard work and everybody that's helped me get here.
And the hard work is paying off. Obviously, you have the title fight coming up. You're facing Puente Jr., who is the most veteran opponent you faced so far. So it wasn't like you did all this hard work. Here's a layup. It's like here's all the hard work. Here's a harder opponent.
Mm-hmm.
And you're coming in with 17 pro fights. Like I said, you had you're 6-1. You're 7 fights. So like balance there as far as like pro fights experience is a little different. As far as the wins, you're kind of along the same page. Do you think that like this level of opponent though is like the one that will like kind of like not only give you the title, but like maybe solidify maybe like a contender series fight maybe this year, next year, or even open the eyes of someone like a One or a Risen?
I fucking hope so, man. This guy's the most experienced opponent that I've ever fought to date. Like you said, he's got 17 fights, and I'm not taking him lightly, man. I got to get through this guy first, but hopefully, dude, that's what I'm hoping for, is somebody to see it and like what they see and want me on their show. That's the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is to make it to the big show, to A1 or to the UFC. Even an opportunity at Contender Series would be amazing for me.
Nick, I mean, you're in a division who I think we said it in the last interview. It's like that rotating division where we're at a standstill where they wanted to get rid of it, then it got new life, and now the new life is now building out more life. Like we just had a guy fight for a title after like 2 UFC fights.
Yeah.
There's rumor of a guy coming right in and getting a title fight soon. Like there's so much like working around in that division that they need to start growing it instead of having the same fight the same. But as far as this fight though, if you could write the script, and I kind of joked about this before we hit record because I hate this question, but if you could write the script, like outside of you having your hand raised and a belt around your waist, like how do you pull this one off?
Just I'm gonna try hitting him in his face as hard as I can and see where that goes.
And see, that's why I hate the question because there's like no real answer.
Yeah.
Because like everyone has that set game plan, and then you get in the cage and you get punched, and it's like, oh, well, now here's plan B, and here's C, D, and
Hmm.
counter this and counter that.
Yeah.
Coming into this fight too, um, you have a little special thing going on for the walkout. You're getting a custom headband,
Yep.
kind of designed around the foundation group, Fight Like Our Kids. Can you
Yes.
touch on like what Fight Like Our Kids is and the partnership you have with them?
So Fight Like Our Kids has been supporting me for the past several years. I met Chris. Chris is the guy that runs it all. I met him through my teammate Blake. I remember one time after practice, Blake was like, yo, can you record me real quick? I gotta do something for this company that's trying to sponsor me, and then I recorded it for him, and then afterwards he was like, yo, did you wanna do this shit too? Like, cause I'm sure it'll help you out, and I'm sure that they'll hella appreciate it. So I did it, and then Chris tapped in with me, and he's been supporting me ever since. And so this fight, they're creating a custom made headband for me because I usually walk out with a headband, and it's gonna be I want to say it's gonna be the colors of Childhood Awareness Month. I want to say it's gold, and it's gonna have either their logo Fight Like Our Kids, and then it's gonna have all of these kids, all these young fighters names on it, and I just thought it was really cool, like it's a good opportunity to obviously help promote him, but it's for a good cause. And September's Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. They're also doing this thing called Kids Fest on September the 1st. I'm gonna be there with Blake, and then with my other teammate Amini. Josh Emmett's gonna be there. Max Griffin, a couple other guys too, and it's gonna be on that Sunday, September 1st at Kids Fest. I can't remember exactly where it's gonna be at, but if you look on my Instagram on Wrong Turn MMA at Wrong Turn MMA, I have the information on there. I'll be posting more of it as the date comes closer to. But yeah, so Fight Like Our Kids though, man. Chris has been so cool, so good to me, man. Super supportive, and he's always, I chat with him a bunch, and just to kind of keep tabs on each other, and just make sure we're still doing good. And if there's ever an event that comes up and it's local and I'm free that day or I'm free during the time, he always asks me if I can pull up, and if I can, I'll do my best to pull up. And if I'm not able to, I'll still post it on my page and everything to help him promote it.
Yeah, my next question was actually about Kids Fest. You already kind of knocked it out of the park, but
Uh,
there are names on there like Blake, your teammate Blake Perry, Max Griffin, Josh Emmett, Corey McKenna, Slava
yep.
Claus, like a lot of names to kind of like show support for what Chris pushes, which is
Hmm.
amazing. Do you know like what the fighters aspect is on that? Is it like just a meet and greet? I know they're giving away two front row tickets for the event as well. But like, are the fighters kind of doing meet and greets, or like, do you know what's going on yet?
I want to say it's like a meet and greet thing. Take some pictures with some kids, and shake some hands, kiss some babies, um, and um, and just hanging out. That's what I think it's gonna be. And I'm not really tripping. It sounds cool. Regardless of whatever we need to do, I'm down. I'm all for it.
Yeah, I just figured, I kind of stressed the little UFC names there too, because that's the ones that kind of make people like connect the names their way, and then obviously, the local support too between like you, Blake, and everyone else adds to it as well because you're local. That's the group that's building up as well. And then a week after you fight, your teammate fights too. So like,
Yep.
how's it been having like multiple people in the gym having fights so close together?
It's been cool. It's just when we'll have like a section of practice like tailored for me, and then the next section would be for Houston, and I guess like this fight camp, it kind of works out pretty good because Houston's kind of fighting some dude that fights kind of similar to me, and then vice versa with myself. I'm fighting Carlos Puente Jr. and he fights kind of sort of similar to Huey. At least like their body types are the same. They're long, they're a little bit tall. And then myself, I'm a little bit shorter. Houston's opponent's a little bit shorter. He's a puncher. He's got fast hands, and we give each other really good looks. So this fight camp, and then I mean honestly, any of the other fight camps that we have, Coach Sonny always does a really good job, like making making sure that there's segments of practice where we're focusing on certain things. If not, there'll be like an entire practice dedicated to somebody's game plan, so everybody knows what's going on. You know.
Awesome. So you caught the body back in, I think it was May. Was it
Yep.
was the last fight? You're
Yeah.
fighting in September. What have you been up to in between that? Because I mean, there's a lot of waiting. So like you were told at the event that you were fighting for the title, so it's kind of just waiting around for the date and opponent. What have you been up to since then? Now,
Same thing, man. Just training, teaching. I competed in a jiu-jitsu tournament a little bit afterwards. I did all right. I went 3-3. I won three, lost two. Oh no, 3-2. Sorry, won three, lost two. Um, a couple of us went out there. Amini went out there. Ramil went out there. Adam went out there. And it was cool, man, just to kind of stay busy and do a jiu-jitsu tournament. I ain't done a jiu-jitsu tournament in a while, so that was cool to kind of just stay busy, man. And Amini actually fought a little bit after I fought. Amini and Ramil fought after I fought, so I went out there and I cornered them, and that was cool. They both won, and then yeah, we hit that jiu-jitsu tournament and just been training and teaching, man. Nothing's really changed, you know.
also, September 6th, you get your first pro title fight. I just was checking as well. I don't know if this is a YouTube card or a Fight Pass card because A1's been kind of bouncing back and forth.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm not too sure either.
I'll link whenever they update where it is, how to watch it below. But outside of that, I'm gonna pass the mic to you. I mean, you have I know the shirt you're wearing is a new sponsor. You have a bunch of new sponsors as well. Pass the mic to you to kind of shout everyone out and wrap it up afterwards. Mike's all yours.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thanks again for having me, bro. It's always good. It's always good. You're really good at what you do. I do want to shout out my sponsors, A Whole New Day. My buddy DeAndre and his pop John. The, uh, they've they've been my main sponsor for this entire fight camp, and I believe that we're kind of in the beginning steps of something great in the future. And they believe in me, and I'm grateful for it. And thank you, DeAndre, thank you, John. So A Whole New Day, and I'll have another sponsor, Crowned Golf, that is also based in Utah. Um, I want to shout out to my fight team, Nobody MMA, and the gym that I train out of, Train for Life. Coach Sonny, Coach Devo, Coach Madali, my teammates, Houston. Like you said earlier, Houston's fighting the week after me, September the 13th. My teammate Amini, Kanoa, Adam, Blake, Quentin, my physical therapist B, my personal trainer Paisley, my girlfriend Nicole. Nicole's partnering up with A Whole New Day, and is they're kind of collaborating to make a new fight shirt for me. So I thank you guys, and I love you guys. Thank you guys for believing in me. Thank you guys for helping me out and supporting me. Thank you, Fight Like Our Kids. Thank you, Chris. Um, Thank you, A1 Combat. Thank you, my management team, Iridium Sports Agency. And I can't wait to go out there and show everybody what I've been working for. It's my first pro title, and I'm fucking excited. And yeah, I can't wait.
Awesome. That's September 6th. Maybe YouTube, maybe Fight Pass. Link will be below whenever it's updated. But first title, it's a big thing. It's all up from there as well. So
Hmm.
I did also want to ask if there's a new shirt coming along because I know the last one was fucking sick.
Hmm.
So I'll link that as well too once it goes live. I know you guys usually post for like IG buys and all that too, so I'll have that posted below. But more importantly, best of skill. You've earned this. You weren't given this. Like you had to work to get to this spot. Tom Anderson has a great eye for talent, and it shows. Like I've always commended them. Being partnered with Uriah Faber, you'd expect like everyone to be all the titles to be like alpha male guys, and it's not. They
Hmm.
look for guys like you who are putting the work in and building yourselves up to reach the point, and now you have. So best is go in the 6th, and then have fun.
Appreciate it.